Hi everyone, Linda Israel here. Thank you so much for being here during my live stream. I greatly appreciate your support. I've pre-recorded this so that we can have some of the behind the scenes done while you listen to me for just a moment. I again want to thank you so very much for being here during my live stream. If you could, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends so that they can come join us. And if you will also give me a comment in the comment section after this video is done, and then definitely speak up in the chat and say hi. Lastly, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Now, if you're watching this as a replay, generally, if you're on a computer, you can go down below and look for the little gear. You can change that and make the speed faster. If you're on a mobile device, look up in the corner, up in this area for 3 little dots, and you can change the speed there as well. Those of you that are here live, do definitely speak up in the chat. I greatly appreciate you being here. Well, those that are here live earn a virtual currency. Junkie Joe should be coming up here in just a moment, and you'll be able to check how many bucks that you have. What are bucks? They're junk bucks. It's just a virtual point system that I have created on my account when we're live so that you can redeem those once you get to 2,000 for a $10 off coupon to my shop. So you can type exclamation point bucks to see how many that you have. And if you have 2,000 and you're ready for a coupon code, type exclamation point award, and my official note takers will take down that information. Now, if you haven't already created an account on my website at lindaisrael.com, please do so, and then send me a message through the contact form letting me know what your YouTube username is. Why? So I'll have your email address and I can email you your coupon code. Also, if you make a donation throughout this live stream, you can be added to my YouTube donators membership that I have on my website. So again, create an account, say, hey, Linda, I donated, and tell me what your username is on YouTube if it's different. That way I can get you added to that. At the end of this stream, I will have journals made, and you will have the opportunity to win one of those journals. Throughout the live stream, we'll have some various raffles, and we also have in-chat games. So be looking out for that in the chat, and I'll kind of speak it up when I get to it. For example, if you type exclamation point raffle, right now you can be in a chance to win 200 junk bucks. So you'll be well on your way to getting 2,000 junk bucks. Normally, Robin is my official note taker. Sometimes Angelica is my official note taker. It kind of depends on what's going on. These are members and administrators of my Facebook group, the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. If you haven't joined that group, we'd love to have you come and join us over there. What else? Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful. Hey, if you have a question, try to put it in all caps. That way I'll see it. If I don't see it, please don't be offended. The chat sometimes moves fast, and I'm usually looking down trying to create things. So please ask again. But if you know the answer that someone else's question, please go ahead and answer for them. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see, what else? Oh, if you have a YouTube channel, you can't post your link, but you can say, I have a YouTube channel, and tell us a little bit about it. Tell us your channel name, something like that. Tell us what you do. We're going to get started here in just a moment. I'm looking at the time. So roughly 5 minutes is when I'll get started. So it should be just a few more seconds. So definitely hang out in the chat, and we'll get started here in just a moment. Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here today. If you didn't know, I'm Linda Israel, and you kind of got to see some of the behind the scenes there. Do get in on the raffle. We'll give away 200 junk bucks, and then I have a couple of prizes that we'll give away as well. So, how is everybody? Y'all having a good week? I've been busy, so been working on a few things behind the scenes, waiting on some rubber stamp orders. Beverly with Beeline Designs has been ill, and so she said she hoped to have everything to me by Saturday. So if you're waiting on some Beeline Designs rubber stamps with your order, that is why it's delayed. And then I've been working on my line of stamps, getting that ready. What else? I got the stencil club cut, so now I've got to package it and get that ready for 15th, as well as finishing up the subscription boxes. The subscription boxes are just about sold out. I don't have that many left. In fact, I'm almost sold out of the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. I think I have one left, maybe two. Let's see what else. The printed kits as well. So if you're looking for something, let me know. Hey, hey, hey! So glad to have you here, Giovanna. She always watches all my videos. Hey, Ashley, how are you? I've been meaning to message you. I am very bad at communication, so please forgive me. This is my public apology. Let's see. I wanted to share this with you. I did, as part of Monday's live stream, a tutorial on making a file folder. I used my envelope punch board that I don't ever use for anything, and I liked how it came together. If you guys are interested in me doing an actual simple tutorial on this, let me know. There's a couple of them out there. You can just look up file folder tutorials, and there's a lot of people that do them. I think Roxy's Creations. Ooh, I forgot her name all of a sudden. I think she sometimes has a challenge, and I think that was one of them. All right, so gel printing. I have got a 12 by 12 gel plate, and I have a 5 by 7 here. You know, they come in many different sizes, so don't feel like if you're just starting out that you need the great big one. You can start with one of the smaller ones, which usually costs a little bit less. So don't feel like you have to have the great big one. You can start small. That's what I did. I started with the student size, which was 5 by 5, and then I've picked up over the years the bigger sizes, and thankful to Paper Puddles, who is Carrie. She sent an 8 by 10 to me when I only had the 5 by 7 was the biggest. And then last year, maybe 2 years now, they had the 12 by 12s at Hobby Lobby at a really fair price, so I bought one. I've got a soft brayer rubber, so there's going to be a difference between brayers. A hard brayer is just that it's hard. It does not give, and with a soft brayer, it works a little better. Then I'm going to be using a variety of craft acrylic paints. I just made a mess on mine. That's okay. I've got some heavy body. Oh, come on now. And I've got some what I call craft paint. So you can use any kind of paint on your gel plate. And then I'll have some of my stencils. So I thought what I'd start with is kind of showing you, hey, Chopwood Creations, welcome, is some people are asking about how do I make my own background papers that I can write on. So what I like to do occasionally is I get some book pages. So I've got a stack of them over here, and I like to paint them. So you can call these mixed media pages or painted papers. So we're going to start with grabbing a color, and I'm looking here. Let's see which one I like the best. Let's do this pink. So I've got a pale pink here, but I don't want it as bright as this pink. So I'm just going to add a little bit of pink in the center of my gel plate. And I've got several bottles of white acrylic paint, and my bottle of ivory is almost empty. So I was trying to figure out a way to use up some more white. Well, this is what I came up with. I'm adding white to that pink, so it will bring down that color a little bit. It won't be so bright. And it's somewhat pastel, which makes it really nice when you want to write over the top of it. So I'm just kind of mixing the paint up with my brayer, and I'm going to grab a piece of paper and put over here. I know you can't see it, but I've got like a little spot here that I'm just kind of cleaning off my brayer every once in a while. Now, you don't need a whole lot of paint. You'll just have to play with the size of gel plate, the brand of paint that you have, and don't get disappointed. You know, just go ahead and play. Don't feel like that it has to be a perfect piece of artwork every time. All right, so I just covered that whole gel plate with a kind of a pale pink. So now I'm just going to grab some book pages, and I'm going to line them up. And I apologize if I clear my throat. My allergies are going crazy. So I took some Benadryl. Actually, I took 2 before the live stream. So I was hoping it would dry me up. All right, so I'm just laying book pages down in the paint, just all the way around, using different sizes of book pages so I can use these as writing spots or whatever. So I'm just rubbing that to kind of help get that paint to transfer. And then you just start lifting. Now there may be some paint that's still on there. That's probably because I had a little bit much, but that's okay. Just leave it. It'll get some neat texture when we do the next layer. You kind of see some of the dots from before. All right, now I worked with this coloring before we started this live stream. And now it's acting like it doesn't want to cooperate. I think it needs to be brighter. Man, that's just not, it's not dark enough, bright enough. I can't get it to adjust. Okay, that's a little better. That looks a little better. I'm still getting some. Ah, you're paying stupid, YouTube. I'm sorry, Barb, but we're here. It happens. All right, so like I said, there's still a little bit on that plate, but I got a nice little background, and it looks kind of peachy on the screen, but it isn't. It's more pink. Maybe that's what I need to do, is just adjust it while I've got it on the screen. There we go. That's about the shade of pink. That's about right. I think that's a little better. It's a pale pink. All right. I think part of it's because my mat underneath is kind of beigey brown, and so that's why the colors change. All right, so this time I'm leaving the paint that's on here. It may be somewhat wet in places. That's okay. I'm going to add a little bit of a teal. That last one was called Vivid Pink. It's just a Anita's all-purpose paint. And then this one is called Island Blue, and I'm just using white. So add some white, pick up my brayer. So here's my brayered page that I had over to the side. So I'm just going to lay it over here, grab a new one. I wasn't sure if I was going to use this 5x7 gel plate today. I thought I might use it to mix paints, so I may do that later. Okay, so I'm making basically writing places out of book pages. I'm just lifting some of that paint off, and then I'm just going to grab another book page. I tore up like 3 books today. And then I kept thinking, no, that's not enough. So I'd get some more pages. And I was like, no, that's not enough. Get some more pages. All right. Y'all still with me? You still out there? I'm just kind of filling in here. anybody still here? I see nobody chatting. This is the boring part, right? Waiting for the paint. So here's where I lifted some pink earlier, and then I've got that teal blue beside it. You're here with your iced tea. I made myself a Frappuccino protein smoothie. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. It has 2 shots of espresso from our home machine that I chilled. And then I put a scoop and a half of protein powder, vanilla protein powder. Then I put probably about 1/4 of a cup of some creamer, non-dairy creamer. And then I used a cup, maybe a cup and a half of almond milk. And I think I put a couple of squirts of caramel syrup, coffee syrup. It's pretty good. We are mesmerized. Working while you watch. Not Robin already needs a nap. It's only 12:40, Robin. Okay, so this time I've got a stencil. So this is my circle. Let's see, what is it? Small broken circles, I think. I think that's right. I'm trying to think what color I'm going to do first. Okay, I'm going to grab a teal color. It's got a paint booger. And I think what I want to do is just kind of brayer randomly. Oh, thank you. Thank you so very much, Quilt Girl. Who is that? Thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you hanging out with me. And all right, so I'm just kind of making a few random marks all over, and I'm okay that it gets messy, it's grungy. And then over here to the side, I have a tub, which I just remembered I forgot to put the Thieves in. That is water and Thieves Young Living Cleaner. If I can get my sprayer to work. There it goes. I have a cheap sprayer that I like because it was the color and it says Thieves Cleaner on it. That was given to me. But if you don't tilt it right, it won't spray. So you have to work it. All right, so I did a little bit of that teal all over. That was the small broken circles. And I think this is called Victorian button. I think that's right. Cleaning off my brayer a little bit. So I'm going to put that kind of in here so I can get a little spot here and there. And let's get a pink. Let's do a pink this time. Thank you, Kimberly. Oh, that's you. Okay, good. Gotcha. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm just kind of randomly I'm liking it. And some of them will be darker than others. That's okay. All right, so I'm going to pick a different stencil. See what else we want to do here. I've got the daisies. This is one of the little daisy stencils. And I think this time we need kind of a lavender color. Yeah, I think that'll work. So I'm going to start up here. Come on. I think I'm about out of this paint. And it keeps creating boogers. I call them paint boogers. It's right there. Ew! Go in the trash, please. Okay, let's do there. I know it probably looks really messy right now, but when we put the last layer of paint on, you'll be like, oh, I get it. Because we have to work in reverse. All right, now, painty boogers. Look at that. That's just gross. Don't be putting no boogers on my papers. I need a paper towel. Let's just see if we can't clean that off. I thought I got it earlier. It's like it keeps growing. What is it? Oh yeah, contact me, not her. All right. Sometimes when you brayer the paper, you just get some interesting textures. I've got that. There's some more boogers on here, so I'm going to try to rub them off real fast. I'm stalling. I'm letting the paint dry a little bit. There. It's kind of interesting how that comes out. Yeah, you gotta let the layers dry before you add the next one. If you don't allow it a chance to dry, then it will lift and smear. And then you'll be like, oh, I did all that work and nothing happened. It'll be right here. All right. And I'm okay. I got a blob. It's all right. This is all mixed media. We're playing. We're having fun. So we're letting this purple paint dry just a little bit. And then we'll back it with another layer of paint. And then we'll be able to pick up the whole thing. All the grungy pieces, all the little smears and smudges and whatnot. Well, yeah, long, stretchy. They were awful, weren't they, Giovanna? That was awful. I have to get a drink out of my dragonfly cup. You see my dragonfly cup? I think I've almost got it all. I think it's the frothy part. Oh, good. Had many fails and then cleaned everything up. It's like I read your mind. You needed this live. Well, I'm glad you're here. It's almost dry. Because it's kind of messy anyway in the background, we've got some grunginess. I'm okay if this paint smears just a little bit. So I'm going to grab, this time I want the ivory. And I'm going to put a little bit of this ivory paint down. And get another booger, apparently. So I'm just lightly, don't press real hard with your brayer. If you do, you'll get lines. I've had several people like, what? Why is this giving me lines? Don't press so hard. You just want it to glide across the top. Okay. All right, so we're going to put, let's put a big page down. And then we'll put some smaller pages down. I do have some mini journals, those of you that last to the bitter end today, that I'm going to give away as a freebie giveaway. So I hope y'all will stick around to the bitter end. All right, so we want the paint to have a chance to transfer to our papers. Now, I will tell you that some book pages are not created equal, so be careful. If it tears easily, as you're handling the paper, it's probably a good idea not to use it on the gel plate because it'll just shred. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, come on, Light. Cooperate. I wonder if what I need to do is get a little white paper. There's the next one. Man, the camera's just not getting it. I think I'm going to have to find a white non-stick craft mat that I can put down. I like the way that one turned out. Boss fight. Hey, Patty, welcome. Oh, I like this. Isn't that pretty? That pastel color. I like it. That's to me is a finished print, and it's okay, like I said, that it's all jumbled together in layers. Do you like it? I hope you do. Hey, Patty. All right. No, I think I want, let's do some shapes. Yeah, let's do that. So I've got, this is the large diamond stencil, and I think I want to continue with that same color scheme, although there'll be different patterns. Hey, Safina, welcome. You'll show your bikini? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's Barb. I'm glad you're able to be here, Safina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fox in the hen house. Hey, Narella. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did you see this page I made? I just made this one. Like it? My camera's acting up. I don't like it. It's bugging me. I may have to have my friend come over. I'll have to beg him. All right, let's kind of start with the same concept. So I'm going to do a little bit of this teal. Okay, let's kind of come down the middle here. Maybe up here at this corner. Just adding some patterns wherever. There. So I'm going to put this in my water. I'm going to clean off the brayer. Okay. Thank you, Norella. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tracy. All right, so I got little boxes. I think I'm about ready to release the All About Robin stencil. I think y'all want that stencil if you didn't get that kit. I don't know, maybe we'll do this one. This one's little boxes. And it's still a little wet, so pardon me. I'm going to kind of start over here. Let's do the pink again. Oh, you've been playing with the box flower stencil? Oh, yeah, pansies. Cool, cool, cool. I have a few stencils. If y'all didn't know, those that are new here today, I create my own stencils. I draw the designs, and then I have a laser that I use to cut them. I need more space up here. I'm just kind of adding some patterns here and there. All right, I'll clean that stencil off. Clean off my brayer. You like the diamond, Sherry? Thank you. All right, so now I've got polka dots, but I'm wondering if I need something else. let's get out one of the stencil clubs. We'll do this one. So this is from the May Stencil Club, which ships out on May the 15th. So it's this design up here. And we're going to do that. Let's kind of start down here. You know, I'm going to change the color a little bit. I'm going to do it in this green. So let's put a little paint right here. Okay, let's do like this. And then let's move the stencil. Let's kind of go right about here. It's just randomly adding pattern, okay? Be right. I've got to get it lined up the way. There we go. I felt like I needed a little bit going off the edge there. Okay, let's clean the brayer and let that dry for a second. You were here and then you were gone. All right, Barb. What's your deal, Barb? You can't hang out with us today? Okay, I kind of like that. So this one's still really wet over here. Maybe what I should do is, I really like how these turned out. We're painting on our gel plate. Waiting on there. Hi, Millie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sit still, Barb, Robin says. Quit running around. It was your bikini that was getting you going. Hey, Glennis, welcome. We're doing gel printing today. So I've layered 3 different stencil designs, 3 different colors. I'm kind of allowing it to dry. This part over here is still a little wet. So I think what I might do is I'm just going to gently lift some of that color off because there's quite a bit. Kind of getting some of that excess paint off of there. Dry! This green's still a little wet at the bottom, but howdy from Texas. We got 11 more thumbs up, so yay! Thank you, everybody. Hey, by the way, anytime that you watch my lives or any of my videos, please leave a comment. It helps YouTube know that I'm engaging with the audience, that you are responding to my video because you left a comment. And if you see somebody else's comment that sparks joy, or you're like, yeah, me too, then definitely, all right now, boogers, comment on theirs as well. I've got a couple of spammers that's been bugging me, though. They want us to visit one of their special sites. You know, come here to meet girls now. I'm like, you're at the wrong audience. I only want to meet her if she's going to come and do my laundry and cook my food and vacuum the floors and wash the windows. Aw, thank you so much, Erica. How are you, lady? Raffle. I know, Robin. Isn't that terrible? All right, so we're just going to pick this up. I think we're going to like it. Hey, Mary, welcome. You've not tried it yourself? Savina, basically all you need, if you've got paint, is a gel plate and a brayer. Because I'm sure that you have other mark making tools around the house that you can use. So pick a gel plate. What size do you like to use when you do your art journals? You know, what's that side again? um, you know, if you like making a 8x10 journal, that's what you prefer, then you could get away with just the 8x10 gel plate. But if you like this smaller size format, that you can force yourself to make smaller gel prints that you can then use in your projects. And then a soft rubber brayer. I have links in the description box. I know you're in the UK, but it will at least get you to what I recommend. And then that way you can decide what is your UK version. I guess I could set up UK links. I believe I can do that. I like the subtleness in there. I had a lot of white or ivory acrylic paint, but it's just kind of a neat pastel background. Kind of letting that. Oh yeah, this one turned out a lot better. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, thank you, Robin. Those are cool. Okay, so what else do we want to do? I have the Diamonds with Flair stencil. And this is the Baroque flower stencil. Let's use those. Maybe even the polka dot stencil. The small polka dots. All right, let's start with this one. I know there's stuff on the plate. That's okay. We're just going to deal with it. In fact, I'll just kind of smooth it out. Transfer some paint. We'll get some of that grunginess in the background. Okay, so let's start with this Diamonds with Flair. And I didn't do lavender this time. I kind of like though how it's come together. It's kind of hard to see that green. Maybe I should redo that stencil so it would show up a little better, because it kind of looks like a blob. All right, let's do some purple. You like them, Mary? Thank you. Thank you, Terry. Oh, yeah, thank you. Raffle, I forgot. I had already forgotten. All right, let me put some paint down so it can be drying, and then we'll do the raffle. Okay? So y'all get in on the raffle. Well, I'll put some paint down. I'm just kind of layering it here and there. So there'll be some that'll be darker, some that'll be lighter. Okay. Y'all in the raffle now for 200 junk bucks? All right, let's grab a... Okay. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock, so we've been doing this for 30 minutes. Do you want me to go another 30 minutes? So if I do a raffle now... Let's do a raffle now, and then we'll end in about 30 minutes. Okay. All right, so giveaway. Let's pick a winner for 200 junk bucks. Patio, congratulations. You're going to get 200 junk bucks. They'll be added to your account later. All right, let's reset this. And let's just say, grab bag of stuff. All right, so I was cleaning off my desk, and then Robin also gave me some things. So I just kind of put together this random package. Like this is some kind of a time card, I think. Here's some stickers. There's a stencil. These are some random book pages that had images on them. And I don't know, for some silly reason, I was saving them. And then I have, it looks like I have some mop-up papers. And I've got a couple of gel prints that you can cut up, do whatever you wish. And then, looks like, what else do I have in here? Oh, I have another partial gel print, and I have a napkin. So this is just a grab bag of goodies. As I was cleaning off my desk, I posted on the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook page my desk. It was all nice and clean. And now it's dirty again. Okay. Let's see. I think this is pretty much dry. So let's pick, let's do the Baroque stencil. And I think I want a teal this time. So I'm going to use this darker island blue. All right, so y'all get in on the raffle if you want this little goodie bag of stuffs. Oh, I got way too much paint there, Linda. Woo! It's dripping everywhere. It'll be strong. Well, I'm knocking things over. Golly, really? That'll work, I think. It'll take it a moment to dry. I'm playing on the gel plate over here. Why not? Let's see what happens if I grab this one and put it over the top of that. Just kind of puts a weird pattern. So you get some texture. Okay. This is almost dry. I can't tell if there's anything left in here. Yeah, there's just the icy part. And because this cup stays so cold, it's not melting. Well, I guess I'll get some more protein shake later. All right, so I'm kind of waiting on this teal paint to dry. And I think, I'm going to look at this from this side. I think I just want to put ivory paint over it and lift it, but I want this to dry a little bit more. I'm going to grab, let's do this. I'm going to grab a pink paper, a pink painted paper. Pink painted paper. That's alliteration, y'all. I'm trying some earbuds, and so far, they're driving me crazy. I get to listen to some music, but they won't stay in my ears. That's kind of cool. Just kind of picking up some of that pattern. But we're not picking up too much of it because there's still some on the plate. There we go. I think that's about ready. Okay. I still have a bundle right there. Let's do. There we go. Let's do some ivory paint. Connie, basically what I do is if it in this case that I'm using the craft paint, it kind of takes on a chalky look. If it's still shiny, like this area here is still kind of shiny, so I'll just grab a book page and kiss it to it and pick up some of that wet paint. And that'll help it dry a little bit. Or you can just take your time and make sure that you wait, because if you don't, it's going to smear. It's just going to go everywhere. I'm okay with it at this point because it's going to have predominantly a strong look, but it'll kind of blur out just a little bit. So I'm going to add a little bit of ivory paint. And the key is trying not to get too much paint. It's kind of hard to really... Okay, y'all. I thought I was being clever. You got to have enough so that it'll help lift those other layers, but it doesn't become all gooey. These will be good pages to write on. Or you can create journal tags and pockets. Yeah, you can't wait. Can you wait too long? No, Connie. You could even let it dry overnight and then come back and put the next layer on. You just got to make sure that when you put that next layer on, you put enough to lift all the layers of paint. Craft-a-lanch, exactly. That's what it was, Norella. I had to do some cleaning up. I had stuff all the way around me and the floor. It was everywhere. And I was like, I have got to do something about this because I'm tripping over stuff. It's in my way. So I spent a couple of hours yesterday just cleaning up my desk. And over here to my side, I have these little, they're the mushroom little plastic things that we get in the United States for mushrooms, because we like mushrooms, so we eat them a lot. So I have all of these that I put stuff in. Like this is the Tattered Angels for the dancing dragonflies. This has got some charms and leftover bits. This one's got lace in it and chipboard pieces. So that's what I did yesterday, was clean this all up and kind of put it in little bins so that I could do some gel printing today. But I wasn't really sure if I was going to feel it. I kind of like it. It's just a background, okay? It's not going to be too distinctive as far as the pattern's concerned. Craft-a-lanch. Okay. You're very welcome. So this is where I let that paint dry a little bit longer so we get a little bit more definition. It kind of reminds me of a watercolor. It's got all this texture in the background. Oh, I like this one too. Painted papers. Pretty painted papers. What do you think? I like it. I like it a lot. All right, I didn't use the polka dot stencil yet, so let's use that. And let's do, I thought I had a blue. Here, I've got this really dark cobalt blue. It's a different brand of paint, so I'm going to be careful and not put too much down at one time. And just kind of move my stencil around. Let that fade just a little bit. Just adding a little bit of texture. Okay. I need another scrap of paper. I used to be an insurance agent, and so I have these notebooks with all the insurance papers in it. So I've been trying to use those up. Maybe one of these days I'll recycle the cover. All right. Okay, so now let's grab another stencil club. This is from May. So there's another little pattern like flower thing there. And let's grab this is called purple. So let's put a little bit of that in here. Try to put it back over here. Get up under the stencil. Stencil over here. Put just a little bit right there. I'm just kind of overlapping them a little bit. That was from the May Stencil Club. Let's see, what else do I want to put on there? I got some spaces here. So maybe we'll pick something from... Let's see. I think this is from the March Stencil Club. Yes. So it's kind of another flower pattern with leaves around it. And I think what I'm going to do is lay it right over here. And I want to do this area, this area, this area, and then I'll move it around. So we've got maybe this teal kind of color. It's called Lake Blue. So I'll put just a tad. See if I can't pick up this paint. Okay, I like that. Okay. I get in the zone, so if I quit talking, it's because I'm playing. All right, so we've got a blue and this purple and kind of a teal color. I didn't get out a green. Do I want to... No, I think that's good. I think I just need an ivory paint to go with it. So I'm going to go ahead and use the same kind of paint that I had in the background here. We'll let it dry just a little bit longer. Who's seen the Dancing Dragonfly kit and saw the journals that I made that for the past 2 Mondays? I hope you liked them. And then did you see that I still have the Midori cover, so you can make your own journal cover? I have the printed fabric, the elastic, and the chipboard as a kit in my shop. And then I have a tutorial that shows you how to put it together. So this is something new that I'm going to start doing, is we're going to print a matching cover to match the subscription box and offer that for y'all. The image was done. Go back up there. The image was created by Norella of Calico Collage. I said, hey, Norella, would you use this image and make a cover for me? And she did. All right, so I've got a milky white. Isn't that fabric amazing? Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Patty. I'm just going to put a little bit of this milky white Oh, Morgan won 50 junk bucks. Congratulations. You are very welcome. You're on your way to a $10 off coupon. By the way, if you have a subscription box coming and there's something else that you want to add to your box, let me know and I'll email you a coupon code that you can use so you don't have to pay additional shipping. Got too many pages. I kind of get in the habit of putting down the papers in the same order. We're getting lots of painted papers. I was thinking about making a painted papers junk journal. So basically, since I'm using all these book pages, these are my foundations. And I would make those my pages. And then I can just add stuff to the tops of them. I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll see. You were looking at some stamps the other day. I have a few stamps up there. I have a bunch of stamps I've created. And then I've got Beeline Design stamps. I believe I'm the only person that offers Beeline Design stamps online. I'm their only vendor. So that's kind of cool with got the blues in the background. Nope, it's peeling up on me. And we still have a little bit of texture in that corner. Lots of awesome stamps. Thank you. You need the money to check out, Barb? Well, I can't give you the money, Barb. Just a few. Yeah, there's over 600 rubber stamps in my shop. Oh, I like it. And there's still some on the plate, so we're going to get some ghosting on the next layer. Isn't that cool? Oh, yeah, the library lines. Then the lines ones, the flourished journal lines. Bordered flourished journal lines. I think that's right. Journal? I don't know. I was trying to come up with names that were clever. And I think this time, this is the Victorian panel stencil. So I'm going to come in here where there isn't any paint and kind of add a little pattern. Maybe we'll do that in a pink because they'll stand out. I don't know the names of my stamps. Just go in there and look. I think if you put journal lines or journal, you get the journal category of rubber stamps. Heck, just flip through them all, see? And then you'll see all the great stamps that you need to have. All right. It'll have some real light areas on here, and then we'll have some grungy areas. All right, so I'm going to use one of these other pages here. And this area of pink is kind of strong. So I'm just going to kiss the paper. So it's not so dark. And then we're just making some random painted papers when we do that. You've added so many to your wish list. Shop till you drop, people. Hey, and if you have a request for a rubber stamp that you would like to see in my shop, even if it's a custom made one, just let me know what you're looking for. I can set them up quite easily in that I don't have to mass produce them. So if it's really oddball and rare that you want, and I can create it, or I can get the artwork for it, then I'll create it for you. Okay. Need something to drink, Robin? We've drove her to drink, y'all. All right. So I got myself something to drink. I kind of liking how this one looks too. So letting it dry just a moment, and we're going to come back with the milky white. So it's going to blend it just a little bit like it did on these. Can I spread that blue just a little bit in the background? It's a way to get those softer gel prints, is to not wait for the paint to completely dry before you put on the pickup layer. Spraying it out. Brayer, 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 brayer. I kind of like the way it looks even this way. Isn't that pretty, Morgan? All right, so watch. Let's see how this is going to come together. Let's layer some paper onto the gel plate. I know I've kind of gotten in this pastel kick just working on these. There's something about the way these look. And they'll kind of go with the dancing dragonflies a little bit. Poke, poke. Already? It's already time? Well, we're going to be on here for about 30 more minutes. So we're going to give away the... y'all get in on the raffle. We're going to give away the random junk bag. So I got a nice subtle pattern in the background there. I like it. Got the layers. Layers. We're doing layers. Think of that one. With the polka dots in there. Barb got in on the raffle. So that got mostly the pinks. It didn't really pick up that last layer, but that's okay. I kind of like that grungy look to it. It's kind of cool. Side of the side. We still have some grunginess going on. Y'all in the raffle? Let's grab another stencil club. Using up the stencil club. Oh, I like this one. Maybe we'll do that one next. This is from the March. No, this is from the February stencil club. By the way, if you aren't a member of the stencil club and you want a stencil, you can ask for previous month's stencils. All right, I'm going to put down this kind of a deep magenta. What is this called? This is called Rouge. 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 Not Rouge. Rouge. Let's put it right down here. Oh, thank you, Robin. You're so kind. I appreciate you. She's always so helpful, and it was her bugging me that said, you need to do a Thursday live. Everybody wants a Thursday live. Okay, I'll do a Thursday live. I like it. All right, let's do the raffle now. Let's see. Seashell pinks and blues and waves. I see a summer through German. Yes, yeah, they are kind of those colors, aren't they? All right, here's our goodie pack. Let's see who's going to get it today. The winner of our grab bag of stuff is Giovanna. Congratulations, Giovanna. Yay! Okay, so here's what we're going to do is I have this random bag of little journals that I made. Most of them have a gel print, mixed media, some kind of cover on them. So we're going to give away a couple of those. I'm not even going to let you look at them until we get ready to give them away, and then y'all get to pick. You're welcome, Giovanna. So we're going to reset this, and we're going to say mini junk journal. So that'll be our last giveaway. Everybody's eligible to win one of these little mini journals. So just type exclamation point raffle. All right. We got rouge in there. And I have a half sheet stencil. This is in the April Artistic Stencil Club, and it has the squares and it has the circles. So I think what I want to do is kind of add some circles, and then I'll add some squares in a different color. So maybe what we'll do, let's start over here. And we did this deep purple. So I want to do the lake blue again, and we'll add a little bit kind of adding some patterns. And let's put some up here. Ah, I lost my earbud. I think I'm going to have to take these out. All right, let's see where else I want. I think I'm kind of looking at the screen here. Maybe right here. All right, so I'm going to clean off my sprayer. Let's flip this around. And we did this purple. Let's do this kind of a lavendery purple and make some squares. Bye, Norella. Have a good day. All right, so let's put it right about there. I'm just adding color. Let's put some right here. I think that's good. So we're going to let that dry a moment. Just kind of cleaning the stencil off over here. What? Have a lovely evening, Norella. I think she's gone already. She's gone. Oh, I didn't see it. You cashed it in. I didn't see it, so there it is. I see it. Giovanna, you have earned your $10 off coupon. Whoop, whoop. Congratulations. Yay. Let's, we got a little bit of time here. So what I'm going to do is lift this print, and then let's grab a couple of these pieces, And let's make something. Yeah? Yeah, let's make something. I think that'd be good. Gonna do some shopping, Giovanna? Well, I'll let you. It's allowed. All right, let's put some of this kind of a milky white. I may not have enough paint. This side looks like it doesn't have quite enough. Okay. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to get all that paint yet, but we're going to try. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's lift it. I'll move the gel plate out of the way. Yay! Okay. Ooh, look at that. We still have some left. So I'm going to flip this around. Oh, look how bright that one turned out to be. I think I'm going to get another print out of that corner. Just some grungy bits. I'm going to do... I took a piece of pink painted paper and I'm putting it over that excess paint that was left. Let's see if we can't get it to transfer. It may be wet enough. We'll see. Oh yeah. And because I already had that foundation laid on the paper, it kind of just covers it up a little bit. Adds a little more texture. Little grungy bits. Grungy bits. And this one picked up more of the paint. It looks pretty good. All right, let's let this dry for a second. Oh, thank you, Barb, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm just going to take my gel plate and lay it on my gel press package. I'm going to put my brayer in my water over here. I'm grabbing my 8x10 or 5x7, even though I didn't do it that much. I wasn't sure how much I was going to use it today. Okay, let's put that up here. Let's move some paint back. Thank you so much. You like that one, Robin? It turned out pretty, didn't it? That one turned out pretty good. Here's some of the full sheet ones that I made. So those turned out, I think they turned out really cool. We got a variety of colors here. Let's do something with these guys. think what I want to do is I've got a couple of these. This is some cardstock that was printed incorrectly when it was cut. So what if we take some of these pieces and glue them kind of randomly, maybe something like that, glue them over each other. So let me grab my glue pot. I'll leave the S off of award, Bonnie, or Connie. I don't know what's that. Connie, leave the S off of awards. Just adding a little bit of glue to my glue pot here. And we're going to grab a paintbrush. All right, so let's just kind of add some paint to this cardstock. And I'm going to go off the edge. This is a 6x6 piece of cardstock. All right, so let's put something across the bottom here. What can go? What can go? That looks kind of interesting. I think I'd rather have something else, though. Let's keep looking. Just keep looking. All right, what about that? I'll put that across the bottom here. Let's make a couple of tags real fast. All right, so I can put that in here. I'm going to line this up. Close up my glue pot. Their cardstock was white. It got a little dirty though, so we'll just smudge it later. That was on purpose. Just line it up here. Let's do it this way. Line it up as best you can. So now I've got this pile of scraps of papers over here, y'all. All right. Oh, congratulations, Connie, and thank you so much for supporting me by being here at the live streams. I greatly appreciate your support. Okay. So let's cut this in half this way. So now we have these two pieces. I feel like I want to... I wonder if this will help. No, it's still... It's like it doesn't want to focus on the color. And it's making me crazy. All right, let's trim the corners like it's a tag. And we'll add some distress inks to it. So I'm gonna grab my scissors. I'll just kind of eyeball it. Right about there. And then just take this piece and flip it over to this side. And snip it. And then I'm just going to use this one as a guide and trim the corners. And if you're clever, you can keep those little corners and use them to embellish a page. I'm just going to throw these in my scrap bin. All right, let's apply some distress inks. I probably should have put distress inks between the layers before I put them down, but oh well, that's what I did. Kind of do the back a little bit. Since I got a smudge, I'm deliberately kind of smudging the back. Okay, scoot over. Scoot over, I need more room. Let's get some rubber stamps out real fast. What do we want to use today? Doo-dah, doo-dah. What do we want to use today? All the doo-dah day. Well, maybe I'll use this text stamp. Oh, and I just got these new stamps. Where are they? Aha. Maybe this stamp. And maybe a dragonfly if I get one that, I don't know how well it's going to show up on that background. So we'll get one out. Get one out, and if we don't like it, we can always stamp it on another piece of paper and glue it. Yeah, it's possible. It can happen. All right, so I'm going to put these two pieces here. Does that help a little bit with the white on the background? Maybe we'll use this one. And nobody like I do. All right, so I'm just going to use jet black archival ink. I'm going to come up this side here. And let's come up this side. Okay, and then let's use this French script. And I'm just going to kind of randomly touch it to the background. Okay. And I'm really not sure how this is going to look, so we may not like it. So we're going to try it. I'm going to try it off the page a little bit. So hold it to your paper a little bit longer, and then the ink transfers better. Okay, since I got it on that side, oh yeah, let's do it this way. I like it. You see it so far? All right, so maybe we need a little saying on there, something. How about I am enough? And if we stamp that on a scrap of paper, I've got a little scrap of white paper here, but I think I want to alter it so it's not so stark white. So let's grab the dancing dragonflies. It's kind of a tealy color. All right, so I've got a paintbrush. I'm going to dip it in, And this is kind of a watercolor textured paper. So I'm just going to go down the edge here. And I know that that teal will look good on here, but it probably won't look near as good on this one. So maybe we'll do some pink. I moved my water so I wouldn't spill it. I've got a pink here, so I'm going to clean my brush out. All right, let's do this side. There we go. Dancing dragonflies. All right, so that was from the Dancing Dragonflies kit. So let's dry this. You want to dry it if you're going to stamp on top. That way the ink will settle onto the page instead of sink into the page. Oh, hey, Tanya. Well, I think what I'm going to do is the first Thursday of the month, we'll do a mixed media day, gel printing, whatever, just making a little something, probably about an hour and a half long, because I started at 12:30, so we're going to end at 2. All right, so there's my strip. Put this back over here. And let's put I Am Enough on the block. Try to get it somewhat straight. All right, so I'm just going to lay flat, stamp this on the edge here. Oh, well, thank you, Barb. I Am Enough. I'm going to do it again for the other one. Just in time, exactly. Okay, I Am Enough, so I'm just going to trim this. Trim this one. And then let's put some distress inks on the edges. Distress it. So if we did something like that. And that could go down there. Let's take this away. Take it away. All right, I'm going to go over the edge of my desk to kind of smooth it out a little bit. All right, I think that's what I want to do, is glue these down here at the bottom. Because we've got a nice little collage going on there. It doesn't need a whole lot of decoration. Aw, thank you so much, Morgan. Thank you. Aw, thank you, Robin. When I cut off my printed items and have leftover bits, I've been saving them in a little sack. I Am Enough. So we took what was junk, some book pages, and a piece of cardstock that was printed incorrectly, so it didn't cut correctly. Made some gel prints. I'll get my larger hole here. I'll punch a hole at the top here, and y'all might actually see me put some fibers in here if I can find them. I cleaned up. So where did I put them? Isn't that usually how it goes? Ah, here we go. Here's some. And I know I saw some right here. So maybe that and that. Ooh, maybe this eyelash yarn. And maybe that purple. I think that'll work. So I got my scissors out. So let's do this. Let's do about that long. So I'm just going to make some piles here. Pile it up, pile it up. Gotta find the end. I always shake the yarn. Just shake it out. Okay. I think it needs a little bit more pink. And I have this pink, so let's add that. All right, so we're going to cut this. And then I'm going to do it again. Try to make them about the same length. I'm just talking to myself here. All right, so I got these. Let's get this out of the way. Hey! Don't be coming unraveled. That's my job. All right, so I'm going to take some wax linen thread scrap and fold the yarns in half. Fold this in half and stick it through the hole. And then use this to grab and pull through. And then gently pull this up. Look at there. You can add charms if you want. Maybe I'll do that. I got a couple minutes. Let's see what I can do. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all are getting the full treatment here. These turned out pretty. All right, get off there. All right, so I saw that I've got some well, I don't have any beads handy apparently. I didn't bring that bundle in here, so let's just do this. I've got a couple of dragonflies, so let's just grab 2 dragonflies out of that. And let's grab some bling. I have some little bling here. So I got a couple little pieces of bling. Bling and dragonflies, oh my. And let's do a bulb pin. I don't know if I want to do 4 or 1 per. Yeah, the eyelash yarn is fun. I like playing with it. Okay, is that what I want to do? Let's see what this looks like. Do we want... No, it covers it up. So we're going to do them separately. Let's do, yeah, do it like this. Come on. Hook on there. All right, so we've got a little rhinestone. And then I'm going to grab a little dragonfly. And I'm going to hook it onto the first bulb pin. So we kind of have this little, you see that? Zoom in maybe. You see that? Maybe hard to see. Thank you, Linda. How are you, Linda? Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make doubles. Oh yeah, if you buy doubles, it's frustrating if you don't know what you have. I know several people use software and input all their craft supplies that they have so that they can check it before they buy something new. All right, what do you think? We just made a couple little tags there, and it's 2 o'clock, so we're going to draw the winner. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go ahead and enter their last raffle. We're going to give away a couple of these little mini journals. I'm just going to grab a couple of them. Let's see what I got here. What do we got? All right, so we'll just do like create your own happiness. I'll put a red one out and this black one. Okay. You like those? They're kind of curl, but they'll be... Where'd I find the blingy stuffs? I buy it wholesale, Morgans. That's what I use in the subscription box. So I buy a whole bunch of it at one time. I get thousands of different items. Yeah, if you bought it twice, you know you really like it. Exactly. All right, y'all get in on the raffle. And what I want you to do when I call your name is tell me, do you want create your own happiness, remember, or life is tough, my darling, but so are you. So just tell me which one you want, and then I'll pick the next winner, okay? You're welcome, Tracy. Definitely check out my shop if you would, please. Hey, check the links in the description box. I do have an Amazon affiliate, so if you purchase any of my items, it's the same price you would pay straight from Amazon. I just get a little bit of a commission if you use my link, and I greatly appreciate it if you're going to buy anyway. And then check out my website for the rubber stamps I use and the stencils I use, because I offer those there. All right. Join the raffle. Type raffle. I'm giving y'all just a couple more minutes. I like how this turned out. And I could keep tweaking it, but just adding a little bling. Type the exclamation point, Dee Dee. Type exclamation point R-A-F-F-L-E. Just like what Kathy did. It makes noise, and it's fluffy. It's been a while since I made tags. I hardly ever make them. I prefer a journal card shape. And I'll throw this in my little paper bin. Who knows what will happen next time. Put exclamation point and raffle together. All right, I'll give you another minute. Y'all got big plans for the weekend? I'll be working on a few things. There you go, Ramona. I'll be working on orders, the subscription boxes, the Artistic Stencil Club. I've been hand drawing some new stencil designs that I want to add to the shop. I'm working on a collage that I made out of images that I want to put into a rubber stamp. I'm going to have to play with it, tweak it a little bit more, that I may be adding to the shop. And again, if you have a suggestion for a rubber stamp or even a stencil design that you would like to see in my shop, let me know. If I can make it, I can draw it, or I can get free domain or purchase an image that I can use for commercial production, then I will do it. Look at all these painted papers I made. So these are all the little pieces I made today. I did a few before I started the live stream, just so I could have some blanks that we could use to make writing blocks if we want. All right. I have a mess on my desk. All right. I'm just kind of cleaning up real fast while I'm waiting on y'all to get in the raffle. Oh, I see y'all playing a boss fight. I love it. All these pages I can use. Alrighty, ready? The first winner is, and thank you, Barb, Robin, and Morgan for your donations. I greatly appreciate your supporting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so the first winner is, tell me which one you want. Barb Dingwell. Congratulations, Barb. Which one of these three would you like to have? Create your own happiness. Remember, life is tough, my darling, but so are you. The inside is just basically a bunch of just random papers. There may be a pocket in the middle. That was a mop-up paper. This one here, same concept. I did a red paper in the middle to match the cover. Let's see what we did here. Oh, I did a black page with this one. Did some polka dots. Pick a mini. Tanya 160 junk box. Congratulations. Create, please. All right. So Barb is getting create your own happiness. So let me pick the next winner, and you can tell me which one of these two that you would like. All right. Pick a winner. Jeanette Wild. I didn't even know you were here, Jeanette. Welcome. Congratulations. Which one would you like? I believe I have your address. So if you want a prize today and I don't have your mailing address, please make sure that I do by messaging me through my website. But several of you I already know. Thank you to the new people that were here today. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I'm going to do, I think once a month, we're going to do a mixed media day where I kind of play with gel printing or paint papers or layer papers, whatever it may be, make a little something. On Mondays, I do a live journal creation where I show techniques for journal pages, pockets, tags, cards, etc., making a cover, put it all together on Monday nights. Congratulations, Jeanette. Congratulations. Life is tough, please. I craft while you work, so I get lost listening. Ah, thank you, Jeanette. Well, thanks for being here. Yes, I'm finishing, Julie. Did you just get out of bed? I made these two. I made a bunch of gel prints, Julie. And I made these tags with the gel prints and scraps on my desk. Put some little charm bling. You caught the very end. Well, you can watch it. It'll be there. Hey, and if y'all will give this video a thumbs up if you hadn't already, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and definitely leave a comment on this video. What did you like about it? And hopefully you can give me some good pointers of things that you'd like to see in the future. Alrighty, everybody. Again, if you have any questions, you need to chat with me, come over to my website, lindaisrael.com, and use the contact me. Well, I know it's early for you there, Julie. It's mid-afternoon here. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Robin, Mary, Morgan, Safina, Barb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Connie, thanks for being here. Giovanna, thank you, thank you, thank you all. Thank you for being here today. Aw, thank you so much, Sophia. You're so sweet. Yeah, watch it. I hope you enjoy it. Remember, you can go fast. You can fast forward through it. And back it up and play it again and back it up. Thank you, Barb. You're welcome. Julie, 5:05 a.m. That's pretty early. I don't get up that early. Even though I go to the gym, I don't get up that early. Alrighty, well, I'm going to get off here, do some work around the house, get stuff ready for shipping out orders and etc. Y'all have an amazing day. We'll see you Monday. Thank you, Kimberly. Thanks for being here. I greatly appreciate y'all supporting me. Thank you so very much. You're welcome. All right, y'all have an amazing day. Lots of love to everybody. Bye-bye.